me.
Let's go. Okay. Right, welcome to Litsoc. It's Thursday afternoon. And for those at home, we have a lot of new members this afternoon for the second session of the year. So we're going to introduce ourselves. So forgive us while that's sort of going on. Okay, right. I'm Miss Huntley. If I don't teach you or I haven't met you before, I'm in the English department. I've been at school for, I've been teaching here since 1999, so long before most of you, in fact almost all of you were born. I've seen the school go from quite a small school to a very big one, with all that means. And I set up Litsoc Mr. Humphreys when he came to work here, and it's still going strong 12 years later, isn't it? My favourite author is Ursula Le Guin, who writes both fantasy and essays and non-fiction and science fiction. Oh, she's sadly no longer with us. And I also enjoy the works of Tolkien and lots of other authors as well. So that's me. Okay, Mr. Humphreys?
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Mr. Humphreys. So I run Litsoc with Miss Huntley. I think you all know me by now, I hope you do. Year 7, yes, I do live reductions and which lesson and everything. So as Miss Huntley said, when I first started working here, which was about 12 years ago, we started Litsoc, and it started out as just the two of us and a few sixth formers, and look at it now. It's gone from strength to strength.
Absolutely.
So as for what I enjoy reading, my favourite author is Matt Haig. He's got a big quote up on the top floor of this building. And my favourite book is Catch-22. That's the one I go on about the most if you give me the opportunity to. But I love all fiction. I have read all 14,000 books in this library. No, I haven't. I always say that just to get the reaction. But yeah, Litsoc is definitely one of the highlights of the week for me, I would say.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's a go-to place, a safe place, and everybody's welcome.
Absolutely. Right, I need to go and sort that again.
Okay.
So, Miss Huntley, I don't know
let's start with Phoebe. Would you like to introduce yourself as the oldest pupil here?
Okay. Hi, I'm Phoebe. Should I say what year I'm in?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in year 12. And I just love books. I specifically I quite like myth retellings. They're quite fun. I read those for fun. I love a good romance book sometimes as well. And you'll hear about one of them today from me. And then, yeah, I do like a bit of historical fiction as well. That's really good. I don't know if I have a favourite author though. I don't think I have a favourite author.
No, perhaps not yet.
That's not me. Yeah.
Well, you like Natalie Haynes, don't you, a lot?
Oh, I do love Natalie Haynes.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't come across that. Okay, thanks, Phoebe. Annabelle?
Hi, I'm Annabelle. I'm in year 10. I've been going to Litsoc since year 7, so that's 3 years, and well, this is my 4th year. But I read lots of dystopias and romance, and I don't have a favourite author, but I also like horror stuff as well sometimes, like gothic novels, in the winter. But yeah, in the summer I read all romance, then in the winter it changes completely. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Alyssa?
I'm Alyssa. I'm also in year 10. I've also been here since year 7. I didn't really show up ever in year 7. I was here occasionally. I love, probably my favourite author is Tahira Mafi, both of her series. I haven't really read her standalone books at all. And then I also love reading recently I started again reading loads of classics, or at least I've been trying to. I've only read 3 recently, but I love reading classics, especially ones that are kind of odd, as in less recently, especially less ones like Austen and stuff like that. I've been reading Fahrenheit 451 and Wedding Hills and stuff, which I think are really, really good.
Thank you very much. Okay, Lucy, as one of our long-standing members.
My name is Lucy. I'm in year 8. And this is my second year going to Litsoc. I enjoy many genres, but my favourite author is Rick Riordan. Because because I love his Percy Jackson series and everything else.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Frida?
Okay, so my name's Frida. I'm also in my year 8, and this is my second year in Litsoc. And I have 2 favourite authors: Jacqueline Wilson, because she carried my childhood, and then Holly Bourne, because she's like really good at writing like books for my age range.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you. Samira?
Hello, my name is Samira. I'm in year 8. This is my also second year. I mainly read fantasy books, sometimes dystopia, but I do not have a favorite author.
Okay, thank you. Thea?
My name's Dia. I'm also in year 8. This is my second day at this. And I love fantasy books and fiction, and I do not like non-fiction.
Well, let's say we haven't found the genre for you yet.
Yes. And I don't have a favourite book.
Okay, all right.
I'm Georgia. I'm also in year 8. This is my first day. I don't really have a favourite author, but I quite like mystery and crime and fantasy.
Okay, thank you. And have you read the classics, Georgia, like Agatha Christie, or is it mostly Good Girls Guide to Murder or something?
I read some children's classics like Anne of Green Gables and things which I quite enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't read some of the older ones.
Okay, right. Thank you. Right.
I'm Freya. I'm in year 7. This is my
First day, yeah.
I don't really have a favourite genre, but my favourite authors are probably Holly Jackson and Ravina Goran.
Okay, thank you. That's great.
Hi, I'm Isla. I'm in year 7. This is my first day. I'd say I quite like dystopian and crime books, which is kind of dark, but you know. I also like Holly Jackson's, because I love the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. I read every single one, and it was one of the first books I read a full series of. I also love the Hunger Games series, so Susan Collins. Yeah, I've also read every single one, and I just love how gory it is.
She's a good reader. She's good writer. She's a good writer, isn't she? Yeah, absolutely. Next to Samira.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Hello.
I'm in year 7. This is my first day, obviously. I like Isla, quite literally the exact same books that Isla likes, and I really like Agatha Christie, though I've only read one book because Amazon didn't bring all the books we ordered.
Oh, well, they're here. They're all here.
Yeah, we have them here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And which Agatha Christie was it?
Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh, yeah, that is very, very good. Yeah, yeah. She is extraordinary how she can change things up. Yeah. Hello.
I'm Jenny. I'm also in year 7, and it's obviously your first
And
day.
are you Marianne's sister?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome.
And I like adventure and mystery series, or something with a big plot twist. And yeah, I also like Rick Riordan, and I forgot his name, but he wrote the Odyssey and the Iliad.
Oh, Homer.
Yeah.
Your among friends here.
Yes.
They'll tell you.
My sister.
And there are retellings by Natalie Haynes, aren't there?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah. Which we've got. So you might want to explore those as well. Yeah, great. This is wonderful.
Absolutely.
A very literary crowd.
I would say so, yes.
Absolutely. I'm going to come across the other side now. Hello.
Hello, I'm Annabelle, and I'm...
Oh, another Annabelle. Wow.
Double trouble.
What's your surname, Annabelle?
Sorry?
Your surname.
I've never.
Okay, so we've got Annabelle G and Annabelle L. That's how we tell them apart.
And this is my first day, and I enjoy classics and sometimes comedies. And I don't really have a favourite author.
Okay.
But I enjoy classics because they're really popular books, and normally they're quite old.
So what sort of thing? Anne of Green Gables or Little Women
Yeah,
or?
Anne of Green Gables, Heidi, The Railway
Children. The Railway Children is one of my favourite books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I don't really have a favourite author.
Okay. All right. Hello.
My name is Caitlin and I'm in year 7.
Mhm.
And I don't really have a favourite author because I like all good books. My favourite genre is murder mystery, sometimes fantasy and romance.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Hello.
My name is Mila.
Mila.
I'm in year 7.
Mhm.
I like horror books and I don't really have a favourite book.
Okay. So horror as in ghost stories or?
Just horror in general.
All right, thank you. Right, I'm going to have to stand up because I can't see. Hello, Caris. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Caris. I'm in year 8 and this is my second year at Litsoc. My favourite genre is probably realistic fiction, and I also read a lot of graphic novels, and I have got no idea who my favourite author is.
Okay. Well, it's good to. Anybody else here read graphic novels? Yeah, they're good. Yeah. I can't get on with them myself, but is it gone again?
Yeah, I think we have to do with that. I don't know what's going on here.
They're tolerable.
Every time I fix it, it breaks
Let's
again.
turn it off, shall
Yeah.
we? Yeah. Hello.
Hi, my name's Charlotte. I'm in year 7 and this is my first day. I mostly like horror and goth, but sometimes I do like comedy and romance. And I don't have a favourite author.
You don't have a favourite author. Okay. Hello.
Hi, my name's Matilda, after the book. I'm in year 7 and today's my first day. I don't really have a favourite genre. I like to read any book, basically. But I do like Hunger Games.
Which is good.
And I like the author... I don't know, I like every author that they put in front of me.
Right, okay. Right, so we've got quite an eclectic and some real readers, so well done. It's nice to meet everybody. All right, so now Litsoc generally has a theme every week, and the idea is that sometimes it's just a talk by one of us. It could be Mr. Humphreys, it could be me, it could be somebody we've brought in from outside, it could be an author. We've had authors before. We've also had a very famous actor. In December, we had somebody that I'm very love as an actor very much, Rory Kinnear.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You remember?
Yeah, I was right here.
It was great, wasn't it?
I sat there.
Yeah. But if it's and sometimes it's a theme, and then we all participate. So, for example, last week, and you can watch it on YouTube, it was what we read on our holidays, and we all came and sat in the chair and told everybody what we'd been reading, and then we all had a sort of discussion about it. So, prayer.
I didn't have a question.
Oh, okay. So today we are going to look at the texts that are our mugs. If you look at, everybody hold up their mug, please. Okay. Now, we have a wonderful collection of literary inspired mugs. And this all started really because, you see these, if you've got one of these, can you hold it up?
Yeah, so it's sort of like hand-painted one.
Hand-painted.
So, yeah, there's one there, for instance.
There's two there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you look underneath, you will see a
I hope
name
they've all got the names underneath.
and a date. And this is my A-level class, who were the original members of Litsoc. They were amazing, weren't they? So that inspired us to start Litsoc, because we knew that we'd have a really enthusiastic group. And so they painted these mugs for me as my leaving present as they left. And they have been used at Litsoc ever since. They live in the cupboard. Stationery cupboard. Okay, and they're getting a bit they are a bit fragile, and that led us to acquire other mugs. So if you look at, everybody hold up your mug again, they're all literary themed, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, once upon a time, Penguin made mugs that promoted their books, and these are the original design of Penguin books, right from the 1930s. Green means crime. If you are familiar with Litsoc, you know this. Year 7, green means crime. Don't ask me why. Orange means general fiction. Blue means non-fiction. Purple.
Isn't purple non-fiction?
Purple was travel, I think. Maybe. And red was plays. And it's this banding. Okay. And basically, Alan Lane, who invented Penguin Books, he was standing on a station in Exeter, near where he lived, and he couldn't find anything he wanted to read. And there were there was a bookstall, W.H. Smith, but nothing but papers and magazines. He wanted a book because it's a long way from Exeter to London. And so he invented the cheap paperback. And this was 1 shilling and sixpence. Now, in today's money, that is 7.5 pence. You can't buy anything for 7.5 pence now, not even a parking ticket. But at the time, 1 shilling and sixpence was very cheap for a paperback book. They're now, aren't they, retailing between £8.99 is probably the cheapest, maybe £6.99 for children's, something like that. They're still relatively cheap, but that was the idea. Anyway, so today that's our theme, our mugs. Okay, who would like to start? Okay, Lucy, off you go then. So we sit in the chair, unless you don't want to be filmed, and you talk to us about the theme.
Well, I chose the Gruffalo because my sister decided to take the one I wanted. So
not accusing at all.
Right, enough sibling rivalry for one evening. Thank you.
So I got the Gruffalo, and I remember being I was told that I have to do something different. So
yes.
I'm going to tell you what happened a couple months ago. So we were sitting in the library, me, Dia, and Georgia.
No.
And we had the task to create something about a book that we'd all read. And so we made a short.
Did you make a film?
We made a film.
It was more of an advertisement, really.
Right.
Of the Gruffalo.
Of the Gruffalo. Okay.
It was a remaking. So there were 2 mice called Mitchell and Megan.
Right.
And then there was Gruffalo.
That's cute. Okay.
So this was part of your library lesson, right?
Yeah, it was one of our library lessons. I still actually have it on my iPad.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it was filmed right here.
It was.
So the mug reminds you of that.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh my god.
We had I think we switched people to like make the different animals who the 2 mice had to, and it was in this version it was staged in a library because
okay. Well, it's Forest Books.
Yeah, so it was great.
Did you change any of the story, or did you stick to the?
Well, mostly. Although there was this.
I mean, there was 2
Is
mice.
it true that the owl did the owl actually invite?
Happen?
Oh yeah, we changed the owl bit. I was just like that, and then I looked at them and I flew away because we didn't know how to do the owl
Oh, I see
bit.
this film now. I see you fly away.
Oh wow, that's very interesting.
Screen it right there.
Right, so hands up who had the Gruffalo as a little girl.
I
Yes?
thought my sister could read because she memorised it and then pretended like she was reading it out.
In my opinion, the Gruffalo's Child is a better book than the
That's
actual
true.
Gruffalo. It's so much better.
It is.
It's got a better plot.
It has.
The Gruffalo's Child.
It's snowy.
Oh yeah.
I know,
Yes,
yeah.
that's a good thing, it's snowy.
I used to know the entire story like off by heart. I don't anymore.
I have little cousins. I still know it by heart.
So
I have a
Lucy,
little
who's
cousin
it
over
by?
there.
Lucy, who's it by?
It's
She was a children's laureate. She's considered a bit of a national treasure. The author.
Julia
Donaldson.
Julia Donaldson.
That's what I thought. I just didn't want to get it wrong.
Isn't she Lola Young's aunt?
Oh my god, what?
Oh wait, I think I've seen that
I
art.
think she is.
You know the girl that wrote that song?
Oh, right, sorry. I think
Lola
that's
Young.
female.
Oh my god. I don't like Lola Young.
Well, to the Gruffalo.
To the Gruffalo.
Oh, thank you, Lucy. Big round of applause, Lucy, please.
Okay, who wants to go next? Frida?
Okay, so in comparison to Lucy's very comical story, I was boring and I did research on Scrabble.
Well, that's what
That's
you're
not
supposed
boring.
to do.
Scrabble.
Okay.
Wait, how
So
does Scrabble?
I have the Scrabble mug,
So you have the Scrabble mug.
which is one of my favourite board games because I'm good at it.
Of course, naturally then.
Because, you know, oh my god, why is this doing this now? Anyway,
You know, I don't even care. I'm going to delete it. Sorry. But, yeah. Well, I was researching into Scrabble, and funny enough, it wasn't actually named Scrabble in the first place.
Right, what was it called?
It was actually called Lexico.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Is that a word itself? And is it 7 letters?
Well, lexico has a antecedent on lexus, doesn't it? Which means words or choice of words. Yeah.
But I put it on my Scrabble board, and it gives you a lot of points. So I'm guessing that's kind of the idea.
Maybe it's the most points you can get.
Okay. Maybe.
We'll have to try that.
What's the tile with the most points?
I think the
X.
If you get an X on a triple letter score,
Yeah, I think or a
that
Z.
would be like 30. The highest amount I've ever gotten, I actually didn't get it. My dad did. He named like a form of it, like it was some kind of medicine or disease or something, and he got like 102 points.
In one word?
Because they had loads of X's and Y's in it, and I'm like, Dad, how did you even get that many X's and Y's?
There's only one X.
What?
There's only one X in your pack usually.
No, there's 3.
Really?
There's 3 in a bag. I did
Right,
research.
any other fun facts?
So it began in the early 1930s as a kind of sort of relief from like the World War, maybe.
Well, the terrible economic circumstances, yeah. It's an American game then.
Yeah, so it was invented by an American architect named Alfred Butts.
Okay.
So Butts wanted to design a game that combined elements of both strategy and vocabulary. And he drew like inspiration from crosswords and chess, hence the board, but also like a crossword kind of
And he designed
format.
the board as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the name was later changed to Scrabble, which is like to scrape or to grope frantically. Don't ask me about that.
Well, you grope in the bag, don't you?
Yeah.
I guess.
So it's a game that appeals to a wide audience, in my opinion, because like you can go for words as simple as like cat and dog, even though you're not going to win like that.
No, you're not.
But you could. But it's. I think it's a really good game to play, whether like you're advanced and you're doing it for like the thrill of showing off your amazing vocabulary, or just like trying to like outsmart people by saying, "Why don't you go first?" and then using the triple letter score that they could have used.
Oh.
But
That's a good one.
It's this I actually didn't know. In other countries, they have like adapted versions where they have like accents and like what's the thingy? The B in Germany, the big B. Yes, SZ. There's even an SZ in the German version, which I thought was quite appealing. I tried to order a German set, but it wouldn't have shipped here in time. So.
Oh well, that was a good try.
But it has, it's like a really big international appeal, and it's led to the creation of numerous language editions, forever solidifying its place in pop culture. And lastly, the game's combination of luck and skill keeps like players like coming back for more in a way until the bag is done.
And there are tournaments, aren't there?
Yeah, there are loads of tournaments.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, you can be an international Scrabble player.
But the thing is, this was really weird. The game Scrabble was actually not patented until like 5 years after it got popular, which is why there are so many knockoffs on the market nowadays. But yeah, that's it.
I used to have a junior Scrabble, so the board had pictures on it.
Yeah, my junior Scrabbles, the letters were huge.
Oh, okay.
And then also it would on the bottom tell you how to sound out. It was really cute.
That's cute. So do you play Scrabble regularly at home?
Yeah. My mum's not that good at it, but me and my dad are quite good at it, because my dad's throwing out like medicine names, and then I'm just like doing words that I think are real words. No, because like I hope my dad isn't watching this, but sometimes I make up words. But like honestly, he does too, because there's nowhere photosynthesitis is a thing.
It is.
It's photosynthesis.
No, because he said citus at the end of it.
Something on the end of it.
Photosynthesis is massive. You cannot get that with 7 letters.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
like
get that
12
with
letters.
Maybe it was like photo, then synthesis, and then like...
Well, maybe someone had already put
And also, I just want to say, to any of you that put S's on the end of words, I really despise you. You're ruining the game.
I'm going to keep doing it.
That's told us. Right.
Just Scrabble.
And if you want to know where the mug was a charity shop, I found it in a charity shop, rather than us acquiring it by stealth or being gifted it. Yeah.
And
by stealth.
It is from Wild and Wolf, and it was made in Thailand.
Okay. I think the Gruffalo was also a charity shop find of mine, but some of them we have acquired by gift. Some of the painted ones and other ones, but some were acquired by stealth. I just lifted them from a cupboard somewhere, and they were never pursued.
Finders keepers, eh?
Finders keepers. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Alyssa.
I'm doing a book that I haven't read, but I have watched the TV show because I came late, so the mug collection or whatever. But I'm doing the casebook of Sherlock Holmes. There's a movie, and then there's the Enola Holmes movies, obviously, and then there's the movie has
actual short stories originally by
Arthur Conan Doyle. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I haven't read the books. There's a bunch of books though. There's a lot of books, but I've been meaning to read them. I'm just not huge on crime books, because if I'm reading them at night, and then you can't sleep because you think someone's going to come and eat you. But but I have watched the entire TV show with Benedict Cumberbatch in it, and
Sherlock.
Huh?
Sherlock.
Yeah, Sherlock on
Anybody
BBC.
else seen Sherlock?
I've seen Enola.
Such a good.
So
Sherlock is so much better, guys. You gotta. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And most of the time when in the show, he always does the really rogue things, but sometimes you can predict it, and it always feels really good when you can predict what he's about to do, because he's meant to be he is some genius who's always figuring out these cases. And I felt really proud in the last episode when there was a massive plot twist, but I saw it coming. So yeah, but they're a really good show. It's a really good show, and really good books. It's really popular, even though I haven't read it. My sister's read it though. I think she said it was really good. I think.
That was given to Mr. Humphreys by former members of Litsoc from a long time ago.
Yeah, probably at least
Jenny
4 or 5
and
years
Nicola,
ago. Yeah.
who we miss and would quite like to see again at some point. So it's fond memories of them. Arthur Conan Doyle, know anything about him? Anybody know anything about him?
Apart from the fact he wrote Sherlock Holmes, obviously.
He was knighted. I can tell that from the mug though.
He was originally trained as a doctor.
I think I knew that. Maybe.
He's a scientist. So the scientific method, he was lectured by a doctor called Bell.
Dr. Joseph Bell.
Dr. Joseph Bell in Edinburgh. He trained in Edinburgh, which is a very, very prestigious medical school. And Holmes is basically based on Bell. I don't know if you... Can you tell us something about the character of Holmes from Benedict Cumberbatch's...
Okay, yeah, sure. So, it's really antisocial. He's, not great at making friends because he's kind of not a great guy lots of the time, because he's always telling people, he doesn't mean to quite often sometimes, but he's always, telling people, facts, that they don't want people to know, and he's just, if he, sees something strange about someone, he'll just say it. So if you've got a secret but it's something you can infer from a person, he'll just be oh my gosh, why didn't you say this? And they'll be because I didn't want anyone to know. So people kind of find him annoying because of that. He plays violin.
Who's his great friend?
It's gone now. Watson,
Oh,
and also Lestrade.
From the police.
He's from the police, but he's always calling him not Lestrade.
Oh.
In the new version, okay.
But because he is I'm not actually don't like you that much. But then they're always hanging out, and he's always stealing his job because he solves the cases before Lestrade does.
So his sociopathic tendencies
Yeah.
are not what he Donald drew his inspiration from Dr. Bell. It was his brilliance, his incredible ability to sort of deduct from a little speck on your collar jacket exactly who did it, when they did it, why they did it, and all the rest of it.
Oh yeah.
And Holmes was based on that because Bell actually could do that. He was extraordinary too.
There's also like there's this really like I think like I keep on seeing people like reference it and stuff and I think the first episode that he can tell that John's like the phone that John got from his like cousin or something. I don't really know whose phone it was, but he can tell that the phone belonged to an alcoholic because he can see like tiny scratch marks by the charger, the charging port. Like someone's been like kind of scratching around, like attempting to plug in like a charger when they're drunk, and stuff like that. And he can also tell that like John walks with a cane because he was in the war and he was in the military, and he got like
in the new series,
and he like I don't know if this is from the books, but it is in the show, and he got like injured in it. He injured his leg, so he walks around with a cane, and then he like can infer just from the way he like acts and stuff, and like the way he's walking with the cane, that he just uses it as like a prop because he can't bring himself like he doesn't actually need the cane, and it's really cool. And also he works really well with John because John is also kind of like him, but he works better with people, and he just like masks it better. So you spend like you think John's just like this average guy, but he can't let go of like the fact that he was in the war and he wants more of the like drama.
And the books are narrated by Dr. Watson. And he's like us. He's the everyman to make it accessible. The brilliance of Holmes.
Yeah, because he's kind of like not as smart, like by a long shot.
Well, he's not as
like at least outward. Like he can't like infer the same things like as easily as
just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
And this is where the detective genre comes from, basically. And the and in a sense, he invented forensic science, didn't he?
Yeah.
Bell. You know, the telltale signs of something that you then have to deduce from, or you investigate scientifically. So, if you're watching any sort of crime or you're reading any sort of crime novel, this is really the first one, aren't they? Yeah.
It's also really logical because I don't like ghost stories at all. They freak me out a lot because I don't want ghosts to exist. But they're even on the like episodes or like the books or whatever, because loads of the books are like the titles of the like all of that. Loads of the episodes are the titles of some of the books, like Hands of the Baskervilles or something.
Yeah,
and then
got supernatural.
That's got
is
supernatural.
it?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one's the one with like the gas or like stuff and or something like that. And this whole time I was like something freaky's going on, but then it's got like a logical explanation.
Yeah.
And then there's and then like there are loads of like ones like that. And then the first episode is also named after the book. Except I don't know if it's direct.
A Study in Scarlet was the first Sherlock Holmes story, and the episode is called A Study in Pink, I believe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like direct copy or anything. But yeah, even like the spookier episodes, they still have like rational like explanations, which I liked because it's
deductive reasoning.
Yep, and like there wasn't any like odd, like there were odd things that happened obviously, but like some of the bad guys are also like people you would never suspect, which I thought was really good because it's not like some obvious killer. Oh, and then there's the guy in the background who's like the big villain, who's Moriarty, who's like really cool. Yeah, and he was really good in the TV show. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Harry's going next.
Oh, sorry, did we say Karis was going next?
Yes, Harry's going next.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Do you need to leave early?
Do you need to? Oh, right, okay.
Sorry,
Is that all right?
If you could.
You probably need to leave early as well. We'll be quick.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I don't know much about it. But basically, I kind of forgot. So I collect the mug early. Yeah. Well, I collect it earlier than other people. It's the Jane Eyre mug. And I did a bit of research, actually. I was quite proud of that. But
go on then.
Basically, so it was written by Charlotte Bronte, who is one of the Bronte sisters. And this book was released in the early 1900s. And no.
Later. No, it was
earlier.
It was
1840s.
Oh yeah. And then but it was very controversial, like
Why?
Because it explored like feminism and lots of like topics a bit like that. And I haven't actually read it, so
no, we're gathering that.
But it was really controversial, and she had to write under a pen name in that time.
What was the pen name?
Cullen.
Carabel.
Yeah, and then so
she had to write under a pen name. She also wrote Wuthering with.
No, she didn't.
That was her sister.
Oh right, yeah. But
they're both Gothic novels.
Yeah, they are, and it's a ghost story. I think I actually know the first bit. So it's a ghost story, and Jane Eyre lives with her evil aunt, basically.
Yes, it's a story about an abusive relationship. Yeah.
And she locks her in a room as she's like misbehaved, where her uncle had died, and she thinks she sees his ghost, and she like faints, and then who is it that works? One of the staff that works there. Yeah, she is really kind to her and is like helping her like throughout when she's been mistreated by her aunt, and and then she goes on to like think about the ghosts and stuff and think if it was like actually real or not. But yeah, that's all I know. So
okay, well, you did a little bit of research. So.
All right, well, you did a little bit.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a lambda piece as well, isn't it?
This is a what?
A lambda piece.
A lambda piece?
Drama.
I'm pretty sure that this is a lambda piece.
Really?
As well.
Is it a play?
I don't think it's a play, but I think it's been adapted
times.
into a lambda piece, or like
you
five.
mean as a monologue?
Yeah.
What, in the Red Room?
It's possible, I suppose.
It's possible, yes. Yes, I wouldn't know.
But this has been on my read list. I'm actually was wanting to read this, but I was waiting until winter because I always read like ghost stories and stuff in like the winter. So
I think you should read it over the Christmas holidays, Annabelle.
That is the point. No, it's just.
I think you should read it over the Christmas holidays.
That's what I was planning to do.
It's a great romance. It's one of the greatest romances written in the 19th century.
I'll be interested in that then.
Also, a very familiar term to those of us who teach English literature, or indeed any sort of feminism, is the mad woman in the attic. If you've heard of the mad woman in the attic, anybody heard of that? Yeah. Well, yeah, brilliant. That's
where
Jane.
This is the book it comes from.
Because of the like room.
So I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, I heartily recommend it. If you've read Jane Eyre, you're high up in my estimation. Okay.
And the only thing that's left to say is it's better than Pride and Prejudice. As we decided that.
Yes, it is. Because I read Pride and Prejudice and I didn't get anything out of it. I read it and I didn't understand it, and all I understood from it is that everyone liked Mr. Darcy, and that was it.
I like Mr. Humphrey's won the debate, but whether that's better than that, but the books haven't battled.
First of all, apologies for reopening all wounds, and apologies for starting another argument.
Right, Annabelle. So it's on your to read list.
It is. I was waiting for the winter.
All right. Can I remind everybody that at the start of the year we usually have a wish list of what we're going to read by the end of the year. So Annabelle's said it now. This is what she's going to read by the end of the year. Thank you, Annabelle.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay,
Caris.
Can I go after Caris? We forgive you for having forgotten. Right.
So
I knew you forgot as well, but you know about Louisa M. Alcott.
Yeah. So
you want to read it out to us?
Yeah. So my mug has a quote from Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and the quote is, "She's too fond of books, and it has turned her brain." I haven't read the original Little Women, but I've read one of the modern adaptations of it, and it's about like 4 sisters: Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. And like Beth is like the musician, Amy really likes art, I think Meg likes fashion, but I'm not sure. Acting.
Meg likes acting, and then Jo likes writing.
Yeah, and then Jo's
They're
like the
very
bookworm.
creative. They make plays and things, don't they, together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
It's
like
so
their
sweet.
relationship.
Really sad.
Yeah, because we're doing it in the year 8 and 9 production, and it's so hard to act because they're just so wound up together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And where is it set? Do you know?
I can be in it.
I think it's set in America.
It is. Yeah, North America.
And it's either set in the First or Second World War.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's
set in the American Civil War.
Oh.
So in the 1860s. Pa is away in the war.
Yeah. but I don't really want to give any spoilers to people who haven't read it but want to.
Are the sisters nice characters?
Talk about Laurie.
So, like, they each have sort of like a good side and a bad side. Like, they're all really nice, but then specifically Amy can sometimes be a bit rude.
Well, because she's quite young, isn't she, when the book starts? Yeah.
Jo
loses her temper.
But honestly, later on in the book, Amy is more like, she's very feminist for her time, because when she was younger, she was like, oh, I'm going to be a pretty princess. But when she grows older, I think she realises that's not the reality of it, and how, like, I really like her line about how marriage is not an economical proposition. That one's a really good.
That coming from Alcott, very much so. Louisa M. Alcott was a published writer, and she made a living from her books. She had to. Yeah. Okay.
But I really like this quote. Like, it's probably one of my favourite quotes of all time. I literally have a picture of it framed in my bedroom.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Want to read it out for us?
She's too fond of books and it has turned her brain.
I think it was a present that mug to me. But that's all I can remember. Anyway, thank you very much, Kerry. Thank you. Yeah.
So, I chose Matilda because I looked at all the other books and I was like, I can't be bothered to check where they came from. Anyway, so I just did some research and I found a couple of facts. So, Matilda, the first draft of it, she wasn't actually nice. She was mean and bratty and not nice, basically. And I know.
It's a completely different plot.
I know, it's completely different. And Roald Dahl didn't like that, so he changed it so that he was happy.
That was the right move.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
It would have been so weird.
I know, it would have.
About a mean and bratty girl who can control things with her mind.
Exactly. You'd be like, damn it, why is it all the bratty ones?
Yeah.
Well, if there was a character arc where she became nice, it would be alright.
It would be alright, but I think it'd just be a bit too...
No, I think it would have been better if she started off bratty and then...
No, because it wouldn't...
No, it wouldn't... Yeah.
No, if she starts... Wait, she starts off nice, but then she gets more bratty and snobby with her telekinesis.
It at a different point. So when you read it when you were younger, did you like it a lot?
I did, but I preferred the movie, actually. It's really weird.
Which one?
Well, the musical, the newer one. Well, it's so funny whenever I'm like, let's watch Matilda, my brother's like, heck no. Anyway, and the second fact is, it's about the movie. So did you know that Miss Trunchbull, she's Nanny McPhee?
I have no idea.
You don't know Nanny McPhee?
Well, old Trunchbull and Nanny McPhee.
I thought she's the same actor. I think so.
I have no idea. What?
Oh, it's a musical.
In the musical. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the movie. In the musical, yeah.
You meant the musical.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not the movie. But yeah.
I was in the musical.
You were?
Yes.
You were?
No, in a school musical.
Lucy, we're talking about West End here.
I mean,
no idea. And what else has Roald Dahl written apart from Matilda?
Well, a bunch of scary books.
Factory.
We've been doing, in English, we've been doing The Landlady. And I actually didn't know that he wrote scary books. It's so creepy.
Royal Jelly.
Oh, what's the other one? They're all in my English folder. No,
Witches, that's creepy. That's creepy. No.
And of course, there's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Fantastic Fox.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he wrote that. No, not really.
Okay. I actually bought that to give to somebody a long time ago, and they didn't come to the last Litsoc, so we didn't get it.
Oh no!
So we've acquired it, and I can't even remember who I bought it for now. Anyway, so it's part of our treasure trove of mugs. Thank you, dear. That's great. Samira?
Yes, yeah.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one, Miss Rio games. Do you remember Miss Rio?
No.
Yeah. Who used to be assistant librarian here, so we're just about clinging on to it. It's a bit cracked now, but we're clinging on to it. Okay.
So I chose Hamlet because it's probably the only book I actually knew out of the mugs. But it was the first Shakespeare book I read back in year 3 as a class.
Wow.
So I...
Might have been
It was a children's version. It was really easy.
Yeah.
I still have the books I got for that new year, actually. It was like a 20-pack series of the children adapted Shakespeare books. I mean, I still have it in my bag right now, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. The plot is... I didn't fully understand it.
Well, you could argue it's a murder mystery.
Yeah, it is a murder mystery, I would say.
I tried to get information out of, I can't remember what was Phoebe or Esther a couple of months ago, and I got nothing. I was asking, like, so what's Hamlet about? And I got, like, don't really know.
It's one of his most famous plays.
Yeah.
And the main character is not necessarily likable.
No.
We grow to like him.
I didn't really grow.
Fair enough.
You shrank.
Yeah.
Okay, Samira. So he has a great friend. Can you remember his great friend's name?
I read it yesterday. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Horatio.
Oh yeah. I mean, the plot with the poison was pretty good, I would say. But I wouldn't call it one of his best plays. I don't know. I don't like it that much. I don't like it that much.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think from what I remember, I particularly liked Twelfth Night. It was one of my favorites.
Twelfth Night is a comedy.
Yeah, but
this is a tragedy.
That's 4th on my list.
I don't really read Shakespeare trilogies. They're too tragic for me, in all honesty.
A bit too tragic.
It's also about what makes a human being, and how we cope with life. So his if you look at just below you on the to be or not to be, there's
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that quote.
We used to study Hamlet in A level. We don't now, and that's the mug that Rose made for me with the skull.
A couple of year 7s were just imitating holding the skull. So.
Oh right, okay.
So the last 4 years, they're clearly aware of that.
Yep.
I think there's a new series coming out about Hamlet on Netflix.
Is there?
It's something about Shakespeare, because you know, like when it's like on Netflix and you can click like remind me for the news things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a watch list.
I'm pretty sure I saw one with like I think it was called Retold or something, and it had explored the likes of Shakespeare and the classics.
Right.
In like a new way. So I think it's going to be like skits of parts of books every episode. It's interesting.
Well, it is a Hamlet year because there are lots of productions happening. There's even at the RSC, they've just done a retelling of it called Fat Hamlet, which is set in America and is quite sort of similar plot, but modern.
But with
I think with all black cast as well. It's forever being adapted. Tom Stoppard did wrote a play called Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. They're his erstwhile friends who come to the court and actually spy on him. And they, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead is about 2 characters, and they've got no idea they are dead. And around them is going on the plot of Hamlet, and they don't know what's going on. They're just stuck in limbo, aren't they? It's a very funny and very clever play.
What if we did a recreation of Hamlet?
Oh, that would be really good.
No, let's do
that
it.
would be really
That's
good.
an interesting idea.
That's an interesting
We can make it Litsoc.
Yeah, we can make it a Litsoc.
Yeah.
It's one of Shakespeare's longest plays.
Who'll do it with me?
Me.
You know what? I'm done doing Litsoc.
Well, they seem quite keen on this for some reason. Okay, should we give Samira a round of applause, folks?
Thank you very much.
Just want to point out it is gone 5 o'clock. If you need to go, don't feel like you have to stay. You might have noticed these two left. So if you do need to go, please feel free to go.
Is it really?
Because we are going beyond 5 o'clock. But
I think that's it, isn't it?
Oh, Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe, sorry.
Phoebe! Okay. So, I've got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I did make sure to be the first to collect their mug because I really wanted Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah. No, it's not fair because I was trying to be first.
Anybody catches the worm, Frida.
But she's literally leaving
Anyways.
when I...
Yeah. So Pride and Prejudice was written by Jane Austen.
Bye, Frida.
And it was... So Pride and Prejudice was written by Jane Austen and it was published in 1813, but it was written in her, 20s. She first wrote it in her 20s, and the original title was actually First Impressions, not Pride and Prejudice, which gives you a hint to the story because the first impression that Lizzie Bennet, who's the main character, and Mr. Darcy have of each other, they really don't like each other. So
it's just awkward reading it.
Lizzie, she thinks that Mr. Darcy is very proud, and Mr. Darcy has prejudice because he thinks that Lizzie is beneath him, even though technically I think they're in the same social spheres. It's just he's more rich than her.
Yes, he's a lot richer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the rich.
Because her family, it was a family of 5 daughters, no sons, which is a problem in the 1800s because you needed a son to inherit the land estate, and because they didn't have that and their parents hadn't saved up, they had no dowries. Was that
they had very small dowries, but only once their mother had died. So basically none. And so what happens.
And the dowry is part of the reason why you get someone to marry you, and so their prospects were very small. But basically it's like a romance of Lizzie and Mr. Darcy, and they grow as characters. They become get over their prejudices. They realise they have made, from their first impression of each other, they have made mistakes about who they think each other are. It's really good. I love it. It's my favourite romance book. And the adaptations, if you want to watch an adaptation, I would recommend 1995, the BBC. The BBC 6-part series with Colin Firth and Jennifer Earle as Mr. Darcy and Lizzie. I would say the 2005 movie with Keira Knightley and Matthew McFadden. It's good.
It is good.
It is good. If you wanted to watch a movie adaptation, that would be the one you would want to watch. But it does take some liberties with even the setting.
Is Mr. Collins in there?
Yeah, they have.
I think 95 does as well.
95
to the bath, etc.
Yeah, they do have a couple of liberties.
Yeah.
Is it called 1995?
No, it's just No, that's just the year that it came out.
Oh. Okay.
It's just so you can differentiate between them.
Okay.
That was an interesting.
You kept on saying 1995.
It's just because.
In fact, there's a new version on its way, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I don't know any of the cast though.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all 5s.
You know.
So it's called Pride and Prejudice.
When is it coming out? Is it later this year?
Later. Is it coming out? It's Netflix. Anybody?
Yeah.
I've got Netflix. I'll look out for it.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know once it's appeared.
Yeah.
But there is also a very good sequel. There are lots and lots of fan fictions, but there's a very good sequel written by P.D. James, who is an extraordinary part of our culture until she died. And she wrote crime novels, but she also wrote a crime novel based on Pride and Prejudice called, have you read it? Death Comes to Pemberley.
No.
I've heard of it.
I think I might have heard of it though.
We got it upstairs.
And there's also a film with Matthew Rhys and Anna Maxwell Martin, which is very, very good.
I have heard of this
Matthew
actually.
Good plays Wickham.
Yeah.
Wickham. Oh, in actual fact, we booked at the weekend. Adrian Lucas, who plays Mr. Wickham in the '95 version, he has a one-man show called Being Mr. Wickham, and he's touring with it this autumn.
Cool.
He's the cad, by the way.
He's
Yeah.
He's the bounder and the cad.
Yeah. But he's a wonderful actor. I've seen him in lots of other things.
He had me tricked.
Yeah. He had you tricked, yeah.
Yeah, and one of its charms is that
he's a bad guy.
He's a good enough actor to show both the charm and what's the word?
Evil.
No. All right. Charm again, once he's exposed as a sort of ne'er-do-well, he's a good enough actor to show that sort of slightly seedy side, isn't he? It really, I think he's very underrated as an actor, because the '95 version, of course, is dominated by Firth, who's very good in Mr. Darcy, but Lucas is really, he's in the way that he changes, because our perceptions changed. He really has changed as well.
No.
Becomes much more smarmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's Jane Austen's 250th anniversary of her birth. So before the end of the year, we will be celebrating this again. Her birthday is in December, so before we break up, we'll be celebrating the birthday. So, and in fact, I went on Monday to see Ostentatious, which is 6 actors improvising a story from which is given by the audience, and this week it was Chastity and Chastisement, and we had a whole hour and a half. They didn't know beforehand, they just have characters that they take on, and it's completely improvised, and it's absolutely hilarious. So they're spending the winter at the Vaudeville Theatre on a Monday evening. You can get to see them. They are brilliant. They are just extraordinary. It's one of the funniest evenings in the theatre. Always, and it's always a different story, always. And it doesn't actually have, it has stock characters, so there's a mother and daughters and sisters, based on the novels, but it doesn't have, it doesn't necessarily relate to the original novels at all. So, okay. So have you read the others as well, or just Pride and Prejudice?
I know the story of Sense and Sensibility and Emma, but I have...
film version of Emma.
Yes, the new film version.
Yeah.
And there's also The Rose has got a production of Emma coming.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I did not know about
it.
Is this what I'm missing?
But you're part of The Rose. How did you not know that?
Well, because Ma hasn't been letting me do it because she said autumn term isn't for the Rose Theatre.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
Just want to remind folks this is being filmed. So.
Yeah, so don't dish your mother too. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Emma is the new film, and also Sense and Sensibility. There's a very good film with Emma Thompson and Kate Winslet.
I haven't watched the film, but I've seen the TV series in 2008 of Sense and Sensibility.
That was good too.
That was really good.
That was
Yeah.
very good. Yeah. Yeah. You get all the awkwardness, don't you, with the mother and the brother who's played by Mark Gatiss. Yeah.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Phoebe.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it for the months, is it not? Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Are you going to round it from the seat? Is what I'm saying.
You haven't done yours.
Oh, I think believe it.
All right. Okay.
Time is pressing.
All right, time is pressing.
You'll have to tell us about it another time.
Okay, I do it.
Well, I haven't done mine either. Anyway, Mr. Humphreys and I have we're just had our mugs here rather than actually talking about them. We'll do them another time. Anyway, there is Litsoc for today. Thank you for coming, everybody, and thank you for watching at home.
Wave to the camera.
Bye.